Thanks for watching the Oi Rio Pro. This beach is called Barra da Tijuca. The little sandbar we're at is called Postinho. And all the fans can hang out here and go right behind the scaffolding to KO8 and get acai, little cafezinho, which is like a small coffee, and watch the world's best compete. And this is one of the heats they marked to watch. Looking for an early warm-up. Let's see what he did here, Potts.
Yeah, looking for that ramp straight off the bat there. You can tell as he flies down the line, he widens that stance, just didn't quite connect with the lip.
Got a good wave with a good line on it, and yeah, got 2 waves, and I guess the guys didn't find the waves. And
he's an amazing talent, but obviously the pressure of surfing in front of your hometown.
Watching Medina on the back end, looking nice and loose. Backside float to finish, coming off the snap combination.
Yeah, let's have a look at his technique right now. Just gets it up and then straight into that next turn. Critical stuff right there from Medina. Those are ankle breakers right there. If you land those wrong, you know, it's random picks up and down the beach, but Jack right here using that priority. Here he goes.
Freestone representing the Gold Coast of Australia. He's got a great section to work with. Perfect snap, late hit on the float, just good for one turn. He'll now watch the takeoff of Michel Bourez. The Spartan winds up, hits it off the coping, loses his footing, and he'll go down.
Medina. Let's have a look and see what happened with Michel here. A lot of lump and bump on the face, and as he goes up to hit it, didn't quite connect properly. Look at that front foot. Comes off the board and then back on, and when he replaces it back on, just a little bit off balance right there. Too much on the rail, and down he goes. Jack Freestone, on the other hand, also a little bit of mistiming on the second maneuver there. Just try to do that two-turn combo, trying to fit too much in too quick, and just found himself a little bit off balance.
Jack Freestone, 24 years of age, up now looking for a ramp to use. He'll just hop out of there. He'll be watching for the remainder of the season for potentially being the maneuver of the year. This is Medina up now. Nice lofty backhand float on the roof, right into a tail ditch out the back, and he will look to dry dock this thing. The wave's going completely flat. He's a big kid these days, and he can still weave when the wave's not helping him out. Here comes the reform. There's that reverse section that Italo loved on the inside corner. Medina loves it just as much. He's got another fin blow. And that wave was a half a foot by then, Potts. What's going on out there?
So that's obviously got to help him a lot with that flow, but I like this outside section here. Little float, almost lost it right there, comes into this turn, floats it. Watch when he lands straight into the next turn. That's what you got to do if you want the big points. Now the wave goes absolutely dead. Medina's just hops right the way through. And look, almost lost it right there, but then regathered up and over the top. Nice transition turn there, no real big points just yet. And then bang, nice vertical, little whip around, and then milked it all the way through. A couple of little turns through the inside as well. So he's going to better that 2.67. How did he make that section? That's the one I want to ask. And then brought it through, waited for it to sort of build up. One turn straight into the air reverse.
Looks like Jack has found a little rampy right to work with. The Australian rolls in, big wind up here for takeoff. There's the alley-oop attempt, but he'll slip off on the landing.
And is definitely in the lead right now for maneuver of the year.
Watching this now, Michel Bourez really needs to get started in this matchup. A lofty rooftop float in the backhand. Welcome back to round 4, heat number 4. Jack Freestone, 2-time world junior champ, up now and kicking out as we come back from break.
Yeah, Pupo coming through here, keeping solid. A little bit of a surprise, I think, with Italo coming in as the favorite. Melling, surfing solid as always, spins to win right there. But it was Miggy throwing the tail, laying back, coming out of it, and doing a good job. And we're going to see Miggy in the quarterfinals, but Italo still up to his old tricks. Big old air reverse into the flats, and we're going to have another chance to see Italo Ferrer in round number 5.
That's right. That could be today. We could see all these guys that lost out in that round surf today. It's been crazy action out there, and I'm just, you know, honestly,
he's got the talent. He's just got to put it all together, and he's been doing exactly that. So while we're at that recap, Jack Freestone, just a couple of little backside snaps right there. Jack Freestone looking for a combination. Why? Because Gabriel Medina is on a tear right now. Little air reverse right there to kick things off, to finish that wave off, I should say. But Gabriel Medina
going to the air, a big full rotation for the former world champ. He'll go down. Michel Bourez has won Rio before. You know what it's like to go to an event as a former champ. As we watch this, Backside snap, big wind up off the roof. He'll lay back and not recover. So he's like, I know where to sit. Things are feeling good. Now going for a crazy backside full rotation reverse from Medina and a combination. He went inverted on that rotation.
You're going to see a bunch more aerial attempts from him. Let's have a look as he races down the line, straight into that backside rotation and then straight into the next turn. I mean, he landed that thing absolutely perfect. Perfect connection with the lip there, no hands, lands it nice and smooth, nice and clean, and then straight into the next turn. You just can't do that kind of stuff.
From the panel, it took a while, but we do have another perfect 10 for Gabriel Medina. Jack Freestone up. Blow tail, he ends up incomplete as he's heard the message and the fire from the crowd. Every judge also throwing 10s. And now Medina's feeling it even more. Might as well go for a rodeo flip. What is going on out there? The former world champ is finally back to this amazing form that could take him to another world title. He's thinking about another great matchup with John Florence. It continues to happen this year. Blowing the tail out the back was Jack Freestone, unable to find the landing. It looked different because he was smaller, but he do Supermans on the man. Now he's up again. Okay, just watching just in case. You never know what he's going to do. He'll kick out. Yeah. He hasn't beat Kyle this season. And here we go. This is Medina's victory lap. He's feeling it. He'll float to get out in front. Late section just flies away.
Wow.
What an amazing performance. One of his best of his career. From the round 2, 10 for the backflip, a 10-point ride for a backside rotation with the finishing move. Are your favorites changing for a win here, Pops?
After that performance, I think they'd have to, wouldn't they? I mean, you'd be silly to bet against Medina, but you know, in saying that, he's number 18 in the world at the moment. He's been surfing good, but hey, strange things happen. Medina's well and truly got his form back, though, that's for sure.